and welcome to Fight Your Stepdad. This is a podcast where I take questions from Reddit and answer them with some friends. I'm Riley, joined by me is the big gulper, Brad.
Hello.
The big gulper.
Yeah, that was my name in high school.
And Adam. Regular gulper.
He's not very nice.
I
I tried
that.
to have a big gulp and I nearly died.
I started that, and then you started drinking the coffee. So good. I was like, all right, well.
Yeah, because I for the sake of the audience, I didn't want to be like gulping the whole time. So
Right,
I was
right.
like, I thought I'd just get it out of the
Get
way.
to a big gulp.
One big gulp at the start, and then you never have to do it again.
And that's it. It's done.
Yeah, that's how you
anybody,
start your day.
Anybody got anything they want to start with? Anything we want to talk about?
No?
I got
Like,
nothing.
do you like plugs or like
Oh, no,
how's
just
life
how we've been. How's life?
Yeah.
I had COVID, but
Adam had COVID, and Liv had COVID.
Yeah.
Our
Previous guest.
other previous.
But we haven't had it. So it's got nothing to do with us at all.
So if you got COVID, it wasn't from us.
It wasn't from us. Alrighty. First question then. Would I be the arsehole if I asked my girlfriend to respect my subpar house rules?
Okay.
I've been dating my girlfriend for about a year and a half. We live apart and visit each other, stay the night regularly. Sometimes when she's over, she'll do things that go against my norms and annoy me a bit, even though they are technically right. For example, I don't generally believe in recycling and don't have recycling bins. But she'll put cans, plastics on the counter or floor separately to take out later, which I feel disrupts the vibe in my place with clutter. Another example is storing food in the fridge. I generally don't care so much about covering food, and if I'm tired, I'll just stick it in the fridge without a cover. This happened a few days ago, and she immediately took it out to cover it and ended up staying on the counter for a bit. Another example, one time she went over to turn off my living room AC during the night to save money. I have it on a thermostat, before I pushed back, saying I like having my living room cool when I wake up. If we lived together, I would be more flexible, but I feel like she's overreaching by laying down the law at my place. When I'm at her place, I feel like I respect her customs and her norms, and I want her to do the same when she's over at mine. Am I being too controlling, or do I have a case?
It would be like, I go into a fridge and take all the Glad wrap over leftovers. Nah, you got to get them to mingle. You want that fresh fridge stench.
Yeah, this guy really is trying to not live a hygienic life, or he also hates the environment. Like he very clearly is like, no, you don't fuck recycling.
I don't know how you can't believe in recycling.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not-
the believe in recycling is crazy.
Yeah, he's a recycling truther.
He's like, I know those cans go into... There's no way they turn those into more cans.
It's a big scam by Big Plastic.
Yeah.
They're trying to get us.
They want
Sesame Street lied to me. They're on the payroll.
They want me to do the work of separating my rubbish.
Yeah.
It should be the government's job to get the plastic
I pay
out.
my taxes.
This is, generally I'm like, you shouldn't change people in the relationship. This is a guy who probably needs to change.
Yeah, he needs to...
Yeah. These are all active red flags for her. Not that he does these things. Like, these things... Blokes are fucking gross.
Yeah.
I'm one of them. I would be this level of gross.
You heard it here first, folks.
I don't believe in
Adam is gross.
recycling.
He hates recycling. And
The one that I'm okay with is leaving your AC on during the night.
Yep.
That's fine. If you got the money and you want to run the AC, it's not good for the environment, but it's like, all right, I like when I get up and my house is not hot, then I got to turn the AC on. You know what? You got the money. Run the AC. Whatever.
Yeah,
Do whatever you want.
You know it's expensive, so that one's fine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to break that habit out of him.
Yeah, but like not putting
got that money
covering on
now,
the
so-
food in the fridge is crazy.
Yeah, that's just gross. That's
Yeah.
going to get you real sick.
Yeah.
It's going to get hurt.
He's
real
going to be
sick.
upset. He's like, all my food tastes the same, and I love that taste. And now it doesn't do that.
it doesn't have that weird kind of malty taste.
Yeah, he's going to be... And like...
The fact that he's pushing, like him just not doing that is a bit of a red flag, but him pushing back when she's just trying to like make him live more hygienic.
Yeah, or better.
Is like, that's a red flag.
Yeah, like massively fighting somebody on something like that
Yeah.
is a red flag, like you said. So,
Yeah, because she's not like even making him do it. She's just doing it.
yeah.
Like, but I understand of like, oh, she'll take the can of plastic on the counter and then just leave them. Which is like, yeah, it's probably making a bit of clutter, but you know how you solve that?
Get a recycling.
Buy a $5 bucket and then just be like, that is the recycling bucket. Now it all goes here.
Yeah.
Done.
And you're saving a turtle.
Yeah. And she's doing something that she feels good about, and you are getting your recycling done for free.
Yeah.
Like,
which it's done... it's done for free. The government does it. Like, you've just...
I don't know how you don't believe in it. I just don't understand that part of the logic of like, no, it's not. It doesn't happen like that. What bit do you not believe in?
Yeah. That's even
the garbage truck, they come and pick it up and then they just, I don't know what they do with it.
Yeah.
They remix it in.
Yeah. Like, what do you not believe in?
Yeah. No, well, he's probably paranoid, right? Actually, I think I've got a bit of a theory brewing here.
All right, go.
Right? The recycling guys, they're all taking it down. They're like, oh, yeah, just sort it out for us. They're taking it down to the return and earn at Woolies.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. They're cashing in.
Yeah.
You know?
They're living large.
Yeah.
Famously.
Yeah.
The garbage man living on the hills.
No, that's what they want you to think. They think, oh, the garbage man, you know, it's a
downtrodden,
lowly kind of job.
They're the bourgeoisie.
They are. You know, if you want to
They've got all my trash. Give it back.
Give it back. Yeah. They're the real, like, Illuminati. They're controlling
sweet,
everything.
Valuable trash.
Yeah.
Real jerks. All right, so would they be the asshole?
He's definitely a bit of an
the asshole.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, also being like, respect my customs and norm. It's like, you are just one man. That's not customs or norms.
Yeah.
That is your filthy habit.
Actually, getting salmonella is my culture. So
Yeah.
if you could respect that, I'd really fucking appreciate it.
Constantly having
bigot.
diarrhea.
Yeah.
It's just part of my identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, no good. Am I the arsehole for speaking Italian to my girlfriend's rude Italian-American family and embarrassing them? It says ETA, which I don't think is what he means, because that's estimated time of arrival. I think it's like a note, edit. There may have been some confusion as to my girlfriend's reaction. She was ashamed her family dug so deep into me, not about my response. After wanting to die for the next 48 hours, she agreed I did the right thing and it was funny. So he must have answered a bunch of questions. Anyway, backstory. Due to my dad's job, we lived in Italy for 3 years when I was younger, so I speak Italian almost fluently. It's been a while, so I've lost some of it. Recently, I started dating a girl. She's great and I love her so much. I met her family a few nights ago for dinner. She warned me that the male side of her family is very big into being macho, into testing the boys the women date, and are very big on taking pride in their Italian ancestry. I think besides the grandfather, however, they were almost all born in Bergen County, New Jersey. But whatever, it's nice to take pride.
Fucking A.
It's nice to take pride in one's heritage.
Yeah.
Long story short, at dinner, they kept making jokes at my expense. I honestly would not call it bullying, just things about my height, beard, shaved head. They tried making fun of my IT job, but stopped once I told them about my income. It was overall not a bad experience, but a not so pleasant one. Anyway, her older brother kept pushing things, giving me exceptional amounts of shit for playing lacrosse in high school. Apparently it's a sport for prissy rich kids and not manly like football or baseball. He ended his rant by saying, "Hey, we're just a big Italian family. We're loud and we tell it how we see it. Ha 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 ha." You want to do that for me?
Hey, we're a big Italian family. We just calls it like we sees it.
And all the family except my girlfriend laughed. So I, for the next minute, responded to everything they said in Italian. My girlfriend buried her head in shame, the grandfather laughed, and everyone else kept looking at each other confused before telling me they didn't speak Italian.
Why would they?
I replied, "Don't use your Italian heritage as an excuse to behave poorly when you can't even speak the language." They got mad, but the grandfather told them all I was right and to be quiet. My girlfriend isn't mad, just ashamed. But I think the grandfather likes me, but word from my girlfriend's sister is that all the men are furious, think I'm a smartass, and that I disrespected them and their masculinity in an unforgivable way. So am I the asshole?
I mean, he did disrespect them, but they deserved it.
They did deserve it. But
Yeah, they sound like a bunch of cunts.
Yeah, awful. To be like, we're going to bully you, and then you turn around and be like, I'm better than you. And they'd be like, no! Break down in tears.
My fragile masculinity.
Well, this is the thing, though, isn't it? Like, Italian Americans go to Italy, and then they're like, why is it not...
Where are the Ninja Turtles?
I don't know how much of the voice I can do, but it's like, what's going on here?
I think, isn't that the Sopranos thing when they go in the show and they're like, Italy sucks.
I think it's also at the episode of Everybody Loves Raymond.
It is.
They go to Italy, and it's just so it's a thing that exists, right? Italian Americans are kind of
not
their own thing.
Yeah,
Love to bang on about how Italian they're, but they're not.
Yeah, not at all. And then he was like, all right, he speaks Italian, and he's like, all right, if you're Italian, this is Italian. They're like, we don't speak it.
The granddad probably is Italian. He was born in Italian and emigrated.
Yeah, and he was like, this guy speaks Italian. If there's anyone in the family you want to get the respect of, it's the grandfather.
It's the nonno,
he's the motherfucker. Everyone else is in line.
He is the don of the family, right? Yeah. Like,
everyone else doesn't have to like you. If that guy likes you, you're away. You're done.
He's like, oh, you want to date my granddad?
Yes.
Just all of this just reminds me of like I watched that shit ton of Jersey Shore.
Yeah, right.
It's a thing. It's just it's just that. There was a season where they actually sent them to Italy, which is the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah, because they don't like it.
They're just being awful people.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I like what did they have? What's that fucking guy's called? DJ Paulie or whatever it is.
Yeah, TJ Paulie D.
Paulie D. And they had him on the TV the other day, and they're like, Paulie D, what's happening with the economy? He's like, hey, I don't fucking know.
Of course he doesn't know.
He's like,
we should ask this guy.
Yeah, we should ask this guy.
So this guy is not the arsehole. Or he is an arsehole.
He's a bit of an arsehole, but everyone else warranted.
He's
the other people were more of an arsehole.
Yeah.
You can be an arsehole back to arseholes.
I think, but like he was like, I wasn't bothered. Like he's,
I get the bravado machismo thing because my stepdad is Italian. I haven't fought him yet.
No.
You're gonna have to do that.
I'm gonna have to, but there is
just so you know,
there is an element of that. Like that kind of bravado and busting balls and
stuff.
Who's
the biggest man?
Who's the biggest man? And he's a lovely guy, right? But like, there's definitely like an element of that.
Yeah, of course.
And he definitely was a bit of a bull back in the day. You know what I mean? So it's like, and his boys are the same way. Like, I don't
very
know what
Italian.
it is, so
it's just very toxic masculinity.
I mean,
that's the term for it.
That is the term for it, but that's their culture. You know what I mean? So
who are we to judge?
Being an arsehole.
Yeah.
If they left their food in the fridge without a cover, it would...
But the point is though, like it was like we were saying before about culture. It's just like the fact is like you send them to Italy and like no one in Italy.
No,
I've got a good story.
Acts like it. They're just like, no, you're just being an arsehole. It's not your culture.
Yeah,
I've got a good story about. Sorry. My stepdad. Can we blur that out? I don't know
I guess.
Just call it.
Just blur his face when he says it. He didn't say bleep it. He said blur it.
Yeah. Beep, bleep it. Anyway, is so Italian that he, like, obviously wears a gold cross, right?
Yep.
Sort of thing. So, he got so sunburnt one day that he had, like, his gold cross perfectly in place, burnt into his chest.
Goddamn.
We got to put I'll send you the photo. Put the photo in.
We did handing. We
can't take his... We can't beep his name out and then put a photo of him up.
No, it's from the top. It's from the top down.
So that's crazy.
It's just here. The photo's just here.
Yeah, but he's like, that's how Italian he is.
He burnt the cross.
He burnt the cross into his own skin.
If he's that Italian, he doesn't usually burn that bad.
Yeah, but he's like a white Italian.
Yeah.
He's Australian Italian.
He's Australian Italian. He's half Russian as well. So.
That's it. That'll do it. That's the Russian. The Russian burn, but the cross protected the Italian.
Yeah.
But back to focus and not having to edit a lot more.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't think this guy's the arsehole at all. Because, if you go in and someone's like, oh, hey, like my family's going to roast you and, they do this, all the boyfriends. It's not personal. They're just like this. They're pricks. It's fine. It's not a personal attack. You'd be like, and he was like, yeah, okay, that's fine. And then they were like, we're Italian. And then like the line of like, oh, we only do this because we're Italian. And then you'd be like, well, if you're Italian... speak Italian.
Yeah.
And like getting challenged and losing and then handling it really bad, it's on them, not on him.
I think the thing is too, like he's playing their game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and he won.
He's busting their balls. So it's like he's won. I don't think he's the asshole in that
No.
way. It's like you're not doing yourself any favors. But like potentially, if that's the game that they're playing, they
might not play anymore.
Well, they'll...
I always hate like you're meeting like it's like a partner's family or like a friends of friends or something like that, and they're like, yeah, our friends, we're real ball busters, and I'm like, are you though? Because I have a feeling if I start busting your balls back, you're gonna be real fucking upset.
Yeah, you're gonna be pissed off.
So I'm just gonna sit here and take it.
Yeah.
Like if their response was, "Whoa, look at this guy talking Italian over here."
Yeah,
Like,
they can
if that
take
was
it, and
their
then you can
response,
start bantering.
Then you can banter. The granddad's a G. He gets it. Right?
Yeah.
Like, he totally gets it. It's like, yeah, these fucking pricks. They fucking. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
they're riding on the idea of being Italian without being Italian.
Yeah.
Anyway, so not the arsehole.
Not the asshole.
No,
I
think that's the way everyone else voted as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. This is from our relationship advice. Is it just a joke? My boyfriend, 30 male, and I, 30 female, were at a party at his friend's house playing a game. The game had black cards, and his friend was going to lay down a black card on my cards when my boyfriend said, "Lay that black thing on her." His friend is black. Most of his friends laughed. It made me really uncomfortable and just felt straight up disrespectful. I went to the kitchen with a couple of his friends, one being the friend he made the joke with. And his friend said, yeah, it was untasteful. I started crying and he came in and got upset, saying it was just a joke and that we should never have went to the party and how I just can't take a joke. He told me all his friends thought it was funny and that said I'm overreacting. He did apologise later, but it didn't really sound sincere. So this is, relate any advice for this relationship?
Wait. So, hang on. The girl's upset?
Yeah, the girl cried over this. Now, I'm going to come out and maybe have a wild take. If you're 30 and you're crying at parties, you haven't...
Oh, they're 30.
They're 30.
Yeah.
It's over. If you were 16 and you were like, someone made a distasteful joke and you just got over emotion... Fine. 30. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To me, that's like, you've got to grow up.
Yeah.
Like, all right, someone makes a distasteful joke.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe you shouldn't have made the joke. That's fine.
Maybe you kind of
approach it later,
address it or whatever. If like,
but you don't cry in the middle of a party.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You cry in the middle of a party if someone does something actively mean.
Yeah.
But this is a guy just being like, oh, I have a black friend, and I said, lay that black thing on her. And it's like, all right, that was kind of untasteful.
A bit crude.
This is weird.
It's weird. And
it's a weird, crude joke.
Yeah, but if I was at a party that happened, I would be like...
I would just laugh at the person who made the joke.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what?
Why would you...
What?
Yeah, why are you saying that?
It's a bit cringy.
Yeah.
It's a bit like...
Yeah, it's strange.
It was more of just a bad joke than this is a distasteful joke. I'm like, this is not funny.
Because the question is it just a joke? And it's like, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Is it a good one? Certainly not.
No.
But, you shouldn't be crying. That's crazy.
There's gotta be more.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah.
There's something under the surface.
I went through the comments for this one, and there was nothing in it where she explained anything.
Right. What was the sort of general consensus of the comments?
You overreacted.
Right.
That was the general. And it's hard.
I mean, if you go to Reddit and you're like, did I ever react to this joke? Reddit's going to be like, yes.
Well, I think also overwhelmingly people will be like, you can joke about much more horrific kind of things. Obviously.
Yeah.
It's and people will laugh, so it's it is in that realm of being, a joke.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's not particularly inspired. It's not a particularly good
people
joke.
laughed, but she was like, it felt straight up disrespectful. And it's like, one, this other 30-year-old male who the joke was about can probably stand up for themselves if they felt disrespected.
Yeah.
You're all adults. No one there...
No one needs to cry at that point. I don't think you need to cry if you're over 30.
You do need to cry.
No.
You don't need to cry at parties about jokes that someone told about someone else.
Yeah, especially something that
I can understand as like a female why she would maybe feel like
maybe she has a big cuck fetish and he's not into it, and you're insulting my fetish right in front of me.
You're yucking my yum.
Yeah,
yucking my yum.
How dare you?
But like
we talked about this.
I can understand like,
and that's why she won't bring it up in the story.
Right.
Maybe she'd feel a bit disrespected by it, but that does seem like a bit of an overreaction to that.
She's crying because she's like, he knows I really want you to rail me.
Yeah, I want your black friend to rail me. And now you've said this, and he's never going to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How dare you?
Like, this would be a thing that if I was at a party and then this happened external to me, I'd be like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
That is a crazy person.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, that guy made a weird joke, and then his girlfriend left the room crying. I'd be like...
Of course, no, but it's like one of those things.
Happening.
Like, of course, the weird guy has a fucking weird girlfriend. The weird guy who makes bad jokes.
So has
a weird. They deserve each other.
Yeah, your advice is don't break up
because you are both weird.
Because we've enclosed you.
Yeah.
As long as you two are together, no one else.
You guys stay together, then we can slowly phase you out of the friend group.
Yeah, this is like I think based on what it is, I reckon they're playing Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah,
because it's a black card, and it's like, you know what? It probably everyone's playing.
It's already kind of in the
playfully offensive, whatever.
Yeah.
A game that I find personally embarrassing.
Oh, it's awful. Or worst game. If someone pulls out Cards Against Humanity at a party,
it's time to go home.
I'm just like, you guys suck.
It's time to pack it up. Yeah. I'm done.
I'm sorry you guys can't successfully make a joke together.
Oh yeah, or have conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think. See, if this question was like, I'm 16 and my boyfriend's 17 or whatever, I'd be like, you know what? I would handle it more like, all right, you know, you got to talk about this. It's like, you're 30, he's 30. You're not changing, he's not changing. He's going to make these weird off-color jokes for the rest of his fucking life.
Yeah.
That's it. He is who he is. He's 30.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably change. He could probably get fit. He could change, like, his lifestyle.
Yeah.
He could not change what he... finds funny. It's fucking done.
Not by 30, you're done.
It's done. It's locked in. Like,
if anything, he's just going to become more problematic.
Yeah. And it's like, this to me would be a joke that I'd be like, oh, weird, but I would not be a friend with someone who did something like this. I'd be like...
I'd either mock them for it or I'd politely laugh and let's just move forward.
Yeah, keep the whole thing, keep the whole night rolling. I'm not getting stuck.
But then again, I wouldn't be there at that point.
I would have gone home.
Humanity, I'm like, well, the party is over.
We're done, yeah.
So is this person wrong? No. Should this person leave? What's the relationship? Stay?
I think
No, I think stay. They're locked together to...
Stay for the good of humanity.
Yeah.
I think stay, but like maybe... Like, assess why that upset you.
Yeah.
Like, why does it upset you? And it's like, if you can find, like, a good reason why...
Yeah.
And not just, like, react to it and be upset.
Yeah, and not be like, oh, I'm upset because your friend is black and you made a joke about black people, and be like, he can defend himself.
Yeah.
Like, he's 30. He's
at a party.
He would be like, fuck you. And then everyone would be like... Well, then also everyone would be like, I'm on that guy's side because you made a joke about black people. And the black guy was like, that sucks. Yeah. Everybody automatically is kind of
Yeah.
He's the expert on the topic.
But I'd probably explore like why you feel like you were offended by that,
because that's a very sensitive way to live your life.
Yeah, like it's like you cannot live your life that way because there's always some guy or some
at some fucking party
who's going to say something crude and offensive, and it's like I think you just
if you've ever worked in an office, you'll you'll bump into it.
Like you just got to sort of prepare yourself that somebody's going to say something pretty fucked.
Dog shit. All right, for the last question on the free bit of the episode. From our adultery. I cheated and my boyfriend still hasn't healed. Should I stay or go?
How dare he?
I cheated on my boyfriend 2 months into the relationship with my ex. He found out 6 months into the relationship. I then became mentally ill and had to go to the psych ward, so he put the cheating aside and stayed. A year later, he says I have not done enough for him to consider marriage with me, and I have to convince him I'm ready for marriage. Part of me feels I should just give up the relationship and take it as a lesson and start over with someone new. At the same time, I love him and I can't imagine not having him in my life. Should I stay or should I go?
Wait, so she was in the hospital or he was?
She was.
She was.
Okay.
and he stayed.
It's tough.
I think this guy wanted to break up with her, but they didn't want to seem like an asshole breaking up with someone.
You can't break up with your girlfriend while she's in the psych ward.
No.
You just can't do it. Sorry,
It's
folks.
impolite.
It's impolite.
It's not allowed in...
Even though it seems
against
like a
social
perfect
norms.
opportunity. Same with like prison.
You're trying to get your life in order.
Yeah.
I'm obviously not helping.
I think this is a great time for her to like step up and be like, look, I'm going to let you take control of your life. I'm breaking up with you for your good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
really,
honestly, she'd
because
be
there's-
doing him a favor breaking up with him.
Because there's nothing like, I don't think, you know, to have like a sincere moment in the podcast, I don't think there's anything you can do here that will regain his trust fully.
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
clearly, after a year still, he does not trust you.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to. It's been a very long time, and it's just like, that's it.
Yeah. So the best thing you can do is like, because he's probably staying out of some sense of like hope and optimism and stuff like that. But it's like
that doesn't change.
That doesn't. That's not going to change. And you need to. I think you need to cut him loose. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think, and this is
That's the best thing she could do.
that's like, it's tough advice, but it's a kind of, you have to.
It's a tough real advice people come to fight Stepdad for.
Yeah.
I thought every now and then I'll bring a nice question in that we can get a bit of bite out of, especially from our adultery, where it's a lot of like, you know, they found me fucking. How do I wiggle my way out of? Every question is, how do I wiggle my way out of this?
situation.
And this one, I think this is the person who is honestly like ready to be like, I just gotta. It's not gonna work. I did adultery and I got caught, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Which is so rare to find on our
Consequences, people.
adultery.
Consequences.
On our adultery, this is
I hate
what,
it. Hate consequences. Get them away.
if you are like me and you are on our adultery for your own podcast, because there should be no other reason you're there.
No. Yeah.
You'll know that nobody ever is like, actually, I'm wrong and I'm a huge piece of dog
Bet
shit.
all the comments are awful on this as well.
Yeah, there's a
Like,
few
you
that's
should
just
just
like,
get over it.
Yeah, there's a few that like, oh well, he should just move on, or he should like get over it and learn to trust you. And it's like, you cheated on him. That's real hard to come back from.
Yeah.
It doesn't fully come back.
No.
It never fully comes
Yeah.
back. You are fucked, and every time he's going to look at you, he's going to be like, she could be cheating on me because I didn't know for 4 months last time.
Yeah.
It's probably happening again.
So they're just over a year into the relationship.
Yep.
She was
So
cheating on him 2 months in.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's been 10 months since she cheated on him. She's also spent time.
In the psych ward.
So they weren't properly together during that point.
Yeah, maybe just work on
There's
you.
actually, even if he has forgiven her and he has moved on, it'd be insane for him to be like, I'm definitely going to marry this woman.
Yeah.
Because
It's not built on a good foundation.
No.
Yeah, if you stick around and you can make it work for a couple of years, maybe reassess it, look at it then. But it's like,
I think, you know, if
You've
in
got
a
work to
real
do.
steady relationship and you've been dating someone for a year, getting engaged after a year, real quick.
Yeah, still
that's
very
not
quick.
a good idea either.
Yeah.
Getting engaged anywhere within the ballpark of 3 years, I think. Anytime
far.
after that, I think like, okay, you're starting
Yeah.
to like.
After 3 years, go for it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, even if someone does it like between 2 and 3, I'm like, early.
Yeah.
Early to commit.
Yeah, because this is a person. Unless like you've really like been in the trenches with them, it's like you do not know this person well enough, and you, particularly if you throw a trip to the psych ward in there and an affair, like
Yeah. The trip to the psych ward in itself would be fine.
great, that's good. Mental
Good.
health people, we
Do
like
that.
Yeah.
But it's like, he was like, all right, I've been cheated on. I'm gonna, like, he's got his little fucking palm card of like, I'm gonna dump you, and I've got the notes ready.
Yeah.
And then he opens the fucking door and she's like, I'm out. I gotta go to the psych ward. He's like, all right, put that back in the pocket.
Because he doesn't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
he's not.
like-
Yeah, because he's not completely heartless, and he was
Well,
like,
if I pile this on, you might end it.
yeah, and it's like, and then I gotta live with that.
Which
Yeah.
is like a bad.
Which
day.
isn't like, it's not actually like him actually continuing isn't actually a noble thing that he's doing.
No.
He thinks that it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he thinks it is, and he's doing it But yeah, he's doing it to like make himself feel better about it.
Right thing, wrong reason.
Yeah.
And it would be better for him to...
Not even necessarily the right thing. Because, like, their relationship could be fucking awful.
Yeah, that's true. That's the beauty of our adultery. Well, you have to assume at some point she cheated on him. Like, something has to happen there.
It's also like when you cheat... Like when
you cheated early with her ex as well.
Yeah.
So it's not like I, like, saw a new guy and I was flirting with him.
No.
It would have been, like, she's probably drunk.
I think my position on this is... Like, I look at, like, a married couple who are, like, 15 years deep, and I'm like, yeah, all right. Like, I understand why, like, maybe there's something's happened there. You know what I mean? That makes sense to me. 1 month or 2 months in, you're like...
You should be still into the person.
Yeah, it's like, why did you leave this guy in the first place if you're going to sleep with him? Like, it's like, fucking control yourself, yeah. Like, you know, it's like, if you've committed to this guy, it's like, you know, give it a good college try because he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's really into it.
And so, yeah, I think it's a very, very different sort of story when you're talking about that early on because it's like, well, you're just wasting everybody's time at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it's almost this thing though of like it's so early that it's like, had they even had like the talk of like, yeah, no, we're fully official. Boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, is it 2 months from the first time they started talking to each other?
Yeah,
or
or
is it 2 months from when we're dating? Yeah,
it's strange. Anyway, that's a nice sentimental end to the free bit.
Yeah, I think Riley's right. She should break up with him.
Yeah. That's your chance to kind of be like, I am the bigger person. You know, take some brownie points, so a little bit of a moral victory. Put that feather in your cap and be like, I did the right thing. Like, even if you're not doing it for the right reason. But
look, this isn't working.
I'm going to find someone who fully trusts me.
I obviously had problems. I need to work on myself. I've wronged you. I've dragged you through a lot.
Yeah.
This is better off us breaking it off.
Alrighty.
All right.
Next question. I'm a sex worker and I think my friend who doesn't know about it is going to confess to me. Whoa, Nelly. Brad and I are here to tell you that this is the end of the free portion of this Fight Your Stepdad.
So if you enjoyed that, head on over to Patreon.
Patreon.com/sadcowboyproductions.
Patreon.com/sadcowboyproductions.
And for $5 a month,
you can get access to full episodes of Fight Your Stepdad, as well as other content.
Yeah, and bonus episodes, or whatever else we make. We're just going to put it all up there. As you can tell, Brad and I did not do a read for this one, but we think you'll enjoy our earnest honesty.
Go check it out.
All right, I've just said the link. Why don't you say it back to me now?
Patreon.sadcowboyproductions.
Nope.
Patreon/sadcowboy.
Nope. Patreon.com/sadcowboyproductions. Just in case anybody typed all of that into their URL, that is patreon.com/sadcowboyproductions. Can't wait to see you down at the ranch.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah!
I think my advice was just create
more personas.
Like, and so it's just like, take your pick. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, today I'm going to be this guy that fulfills this.
Yeah, be a quirky boyfriend.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that brings us to the end of the episode. Anything you want to plug? You got 24-hour improv.
Yes, 24-hour improv festival is coming up the 10th of September, 9th of September. It's on a Friday, second week in September.
And you're doing Play by the Rules?
Yes, I'm directing a play in Swiss Riley.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
certainly
a thing. It's gonna be a thing. But yeah, 24-hour theatre, 24-hour improv. We're gonna be performing improv for 24 hours straight. 22 shows over the 24 hours to raise money for mental health.
And the Side Door Theatre in Wollongong is putting on a show with Amelia Navaskews and John Glover. So 2 great comedians.
We should have them on.
We should get them on.
Individually.
Yeah.
I like the 3-person format.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about this. But so that's on August 27th, and that's at 7 p.m. So you can...
All of the other 2 things we mentioned are also at the Side Door Theatre.
Yeah, everything we've got going on is there. Because I don't want to meet new people and organise stuff.
This is the Side Door Theatre podcast.
Almost.
Pretty much.
And then Tom Whitcomb is coming down in
as well.
late September.
Late September, yeah.
Look for that. He's very funny. And then I saw these. This is my JFK, America's Coolest President The griftshop.myshopify.com. I might just purchase the whole domain. It might be easier.
Yeah.
But get some shirts. I make them. Send a request.
If you want a shirt made, we will make a shirt about almost everything.
I got him to make one about Dinosaurs, a one-season Transformers rip-off TV show.
And it was really hard to make instead of cars. Fucking shirt because no one has uploaded any images of the fucking show.
Yeah.
And any images they did were in like 480p.
Mm-hmm. But the theme song is a bop.
It is.
So if you want to give Riley an aneurysm, send in a really obscure TV show that you'd like made into a shirt and get it at the Griff Shop.
MyShopify.com. That's right. Send a message to the Facebook page. With that, thank you. Sign up to the Patreon. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Mwah.